Welcome to the 5th round of this Legacy League. I would have never thought they would actually make it this far after this crazy game, match 3 against Lance. Finally, we got actually, this is probably our second or third decent hand in the league. Opponent money gets to 6, so we're already up 2 cards. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. The opponent has a kind of avatar like the Angel that I always do well against. So I'm feeling pumped. And Savannah is a good sign. Especially Savannah Go. Since this is the first game and we have no need for black mana, I'm feeling very confident, like fetching this. And I'm probably actually gonna lead on this because Savannah Go makes me feel that he has Swords to Plowshares. So if he has that, I want to lose this to Swords to Plowshares. And you always can do that, like when you're not expecting something pressureful out of your opponent, when you know that you can play the long game. And like force him into a place where he's actually trading down, and not leading with something like Delver. Because once he starts leading with Delver, you have to the action is on his side of the board, and you are the one you have to take back the action, if that makes sense. Oh wow, oh jeez, sweet. Is this green white Maverick? It very much looks like. It was a bit like Cat Tribal or something. I'm just gonna turn this into 2 cards. Or maybe more, who knows. Maybe even more, yeah. And then kill him on the next turn. Sweet. See? Oh no, I wanted to quote... Hey dude, where's my car? But I saw that movie in English and I can only quote it in... Oh, I saw it in German and I can only quote it in German. So... you could make a case for actually not doing this. But yeah, fuck the case. I need the cards. Actually, I don't even need them. I want them. That's even more. Like, do you really ever buy the things you need? No, you buy the things you want. And then you look back and like, oh shit, I should have bought toilet paper. But nobody walks into like a supermarket and is like, yes, I want the best toilet paper. I'm here to buy the toilet paper. No, you're here to buy whatever, I don't know, fresh strawberries or shit. Yeah, that's a good one. Had I not drawn something, I would have used this to get Dried Arbor to make it easier to natural order next turn. But this is fine. Strawberries. I could use strawberries. They're actually my favorite kind of fruit. I know that Primate looks a bit embarrassing here. I guess the best thing you can do in the first game here is to cast Garoktik or sign up for Garoktik. Because that turns off 2 of our likely win conditions, but we still have Glimpse. Oh, black mana. No true old school. 0? Okay. Does he play natural order or something? Is he trying to set up something for next turn? Oh, okay, I see. He wanted to get the Senate out of his hand before he lands the Teak. No attack? Okay, I guess he wants to block. Makes sense. I unsummon you, Visionary. So since we actually don't have main deck removal for Garok, and I'm not sure whether we'll be able to attack past him anytime soon. We really need to either hardcast Behemoth, which honestly is probably the most likely scenario, or like flood the board and then kill him. Let's see. We can still play a land even though I don't want to, but I think... Oh, I can't cast this. There was something, yes, I remember. 1, 2, 3, yeah, I think this is good. I can feel that I'm slowly thawing, if that makes sense. Like when I came home from work today, and like I got something to eat, and then I immediately went to record this daily event because I knew I didn't have a lot of time, and the Legacy League starts in 40 minutes, so I better hurry up, I guess. And yeah. But I really wanted to get this out there because I promised it, and like, you don't want to like break your promise as soon as the second week. Especially because I was amazed how much you guys actually liked my last Legacy League video. I really had no idea this would be like this popular. And by this popular, I don't even mean views. Like, views is nice, but that's also like dependent on how much you advertise it. But also like all the comments I got, like, that's really, really cool. Honestly, that's really cool. If people comment on your videos, you know that they I don't know how to say it, like, want to get involved because they like what they see. And that's really cool. Also, YouTube likes to see it when people comment on your videos, I was told. I still don't know what that actually means, but apparently that's also the reason why, if you watch, I don't know if you noticed that, but ever since I got to know that, somebody once told me that, like, you get better views, ratings, maybe even money, I don't know, out of YouTube if people interact with your stuff. And ever since I was told that, I noticed that so many YouTubers, they always ask you for, like, they end the video on a question. And I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. No, it's a way to get involved. But I had no idea that that's likely the reason, because like, if people comment on your stuff, that not only means that they really want to get involved, and I guess that's why YouTube rewards that. But yeah, I'm recording. I'm kind of on autopilot here. I should probably be able to do that. So yeah, it's. Oh, I need to. Oh, interesting. Oh no, I have that. Okay, I was like, oh, I need a forest so I can untap my Quirion Ranger, and then I was like, oh no, but I can send it for it. Oh, okay. But no, I can't. But I can just like play it from my hand or just play a second Behemoth. Anyway, so Maverick is a really good matchup. Like, obviously, they might have something crazy in the board, and that would be bad for us. But overall, they're kind of sluggish, slowish, and there's a lot of ways that you can just, like, steal the game. Is this where I wanna be? No, actually, I wanna take out, like, 2 of these. Oh, actually, do I want this in the face of Gadok? So maybe I actually wanna go like this. So you can hardcast this. On the other hand, awkward. On the play, I think I really like these, but on the draw, he can get turn 2 Gadok. So maybe I should keep in one of these, because like where I play in my part of Munich or Germany, everyone has, like, whenever they can help it, like 3 or 4 canonists in the sideboard when they're playing white, and they're playing something that's like lets itself to playing creatures, like obviously not miracles or rest in peace. They will play either one canonist, and that's why I see like a white creature take out 2 glimpse, take out 2 nettle sentient, but might not be the case for him. And since he's also like probably not playing a lot of good mass removal, I think glimpses are fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna submit it like this. And then we'll just adjust to what we see in the second game. Hopefully we won't see a lot because we kill him on the second turn. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't thrill me. Especially, like, the reason I don't like this hand is we got 2 Abrupt Decay, which is good. But we also want to play a creature on the first turn. But I really don't want to fetch a Bayou until I need it. So, either I don't play a creature on the first turn, or I need to fetch a Bayou. And now that I have this, I'm more confident in just like going with this, because I can get Birchlow Rangers. Actually, I think this is still fine. Yeah. Also, something I'm sometimes mentioning is there's no point in accelerating, and if you're not accelerating into something or hoping to top deck something, and at this point, and especially since we are this favored, we don't even need to top deck something, so we don't need to accelerate, and we can keep this for something we would like rather have over the course of the game, because the game is probably still going to be somewhat slowish. And here I'm being a bit greedy. Like, he could very well have Swords to Plowshares, because he probably wouldn't Swords to Plowshares this. you really, especially early on, want to hit the mana creatures. But if this survives, I get to cast Heritage to it next turn, and then send it for Visionary, and then cast this, and then I'm also drawing 2 cards where there might be like a Violet Symbiote. And so there's a couple of like pretty good upsides to doing it this way. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. And I think at this point, I actually have to get Dryad Arbonite. Yeah, I do still have one. Because if he really ends up having the second Wasteland, that's horrible for me, because then I don't have mana. Obviously, if he has Saddest Persecution here, that's also bad, but at least that's only like 2 mana. But basically, it's a terror for Dryad Arbor. If he has Saddest Persecution here and then Wasteland on the next turn, okay, then that's like triple mana denial. Actually, it's kind of quadruple mana denial because he fetched and sent it for Dryad Arbors. But that's okay. Next turn we can play Heritage to it into either Ooze or Visionary. Oh, Prelate, okay. So the spicy thing to put it on is 2. Because it shuts down Abrupt Decays, and 2 is actually the thing I'm most scared of. Oh, hello, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. I think I'm gonna play Visionary because I want to get close to drawing a land. And this gets me 1 card closer to drawing a land. Okay. It's his 5th turn. Oh, but he wastelanded us, so he didn't. We don't know whether he missed a land drop. And thus far he hasn't. Tireless Tracker is a really cool and great card. It can be somewhat like, usually when you need it to do something, it's too slow against elves, and when it actually is able to do something, it's usually too clunky. It's usually like win more. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with this. If we had Birchwood Ranger here, we would be like halfway there to hardcasting Progenitors, I think. They should... Oh, isn't there like this new land that actually filters your stuff into crazy stuff? Into 5 color, and it has Shroud? Yeah, but you would need 2 of them. Nah, don't even think about it. I've heard people like speculate about the card and how it could be good for them, and like, yeah, I'm not too sure. So right here we honestly don't really have much of a plan for this matchup. I wanted to kill this because now we are actually in a grindy situation. On the other end, if we draw... Oh, but that's fine, we still have the second decay. I want to say if we draw Glimpse, then that's bad, but actually, yeah, the second decay helps us. And I think I don't want to commit this to the board. If for some reason he has mass removal, I'd rather start with a Deathrite than with nothing. Oh, did I just kill this? Oh yeah, I killed this. There it is. Yep, you got the clue. They should print... Oh, maybe I should play Brainstorm. I've played Brainstorm in Elves before, that was like 3 years ago. Maybe I should start doing that again. Oh, if this was Behemoth. So how big can this get? 4/4? Yeah, good enough. No blocks, of course no blocks. Actually, I should do it with Cradle. Because it's likely I'm gonna activate this again. And I still wanna keep this up for Abrupt Decay in case he draws Chitter or something, you know. And I guess I'm gonna... Oh, I should have probably removed the Wasteland. It's unlikely to make much of a difference, but yeah. Play tight. When you can. And if you can't, try to pretend you're playing tight. Another land. Just passing. Yeah, I mean, we can keep doing this forever. It gets a bit weird if he draws removal, like Abrupt Decay or Sword. Actually, it's this is one-sided, right? Oh no, it's not one-sided. Okay, so Swords doesn't do it, Abrupt Decay does it, and then it's really a bit weird, because we are not drawing to I guess we're drawing to Glimpse. And also, oh, actually, forget what this guy says. We're drawing to infinite outs. Oh, man. I shouldn't be commentating matches tonight. That can only end badly. 3. Yeah, probably Knight. What else would you get? Or is it like a Teak in disguise? Yeah, Knight. I think... Yeah, I'm gonna wait. If I draw Glimpse... Otherwise, I think I wanna kill the Knight. Because the thing about the Knight is, I don't know whether he has the combo, the Dark Depth Thespian Sage combo, and I don't wanna get him like one card closer to that. But for now, I don't mind staying at 21 life. Okay. Let's draw some cards. I think I have to kill the Knight now. Knight also pretty much stops us from attacking. Actually, it doesn't stop us, but he can... Yeah. Would he have risked it, the double block? I don't think so. We're also getting to a point where I'm thinking about just like all-in attacking, but then we lose 2 and then he takes 7. Yeah, he has to block next turn anyway. And pass. It's always like a very satisfying feeling somehow. Oh, okay, I see. You played me. Kind of. Not really. There's always a very satisfying feeling when you're ahead on board and you're only like making a tiny attack and then like pass. Like, yeah, it doesn't always work out that way. I think at this point we really have to just like start bum rushing him next turn. Yeah, I would like to take that. So I probably should fetch Dryad Arbor here at end of turn. He's got 1 card. On the other hand, if I attack, I'm putting creatures into a graveyard that he can then eat. So Pendelhaven would be an insane draw. Oh, I already used up all of my Dryads. Oh, I was like, where's the second one? Oh, it's in play. Okay, say I attack with everything. I lose these 2. Actually, do I? No, I only lose 1 creature. And then he takes 4, he goes to 5, then he goes to 7. Then we attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. He goes to 2, he goes to 4, he goes to 2. Not worth it. Aquarium Ranger would be a great draw. I mean, we have so many outs, no need to like reduce those by needlessly losing a bunch of creatures. I mean, technically, if he draws nothing and I draw nothing, just attacking here would probably get there. Especially now that I have Deathwatch Shaman online. And drew another creature, so it should work out. I guess he can get Dryad Arbor and block. Then he also loses some life. Okay, more of those. I've got plenty more 1/1s for 1. Vanilla best creature. Godzilla was vanilla. Ho, deep. He didn't even try to end of turn activate it. I guess. Oh wow! Oh fuck! Ooh. I think I still have like two or 3 turns to draw something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's no point in double block it. I mean, I could double block it to kill it, but that's not really good. I want to maximize the number of creatures I have, so like if I draw a Behemoth, I can still cast it. And whenever he kills these two or tries to kill this. Okay, he kills these two. I think that's actually better for us for now. So basically we can force him to tap his Deathrite Shaman. And then we need to draw Senate or Quirion Ranger or Wirewood Symbiote or Natural Order or Behemoth or Reclamation Sage or Abrupt Decay or another Visionary. There's a couple of things I wanna draw. Yeah. Oh, he's down to 2. That can't be right going down to 2 here, because now he can block 2 and he dies. Okay. Or did I miss something? No counters? And no cards in hand? Your move. Yeah, looks like we did it. We did it, Reddit! Yeah. Take this. And... okay! Wow! Hey, we got back. Amazing. I managed to, like, not screw up entirely. And yeah, so I think I'm actually gonna open this. Screw it. Recently I started selling them because, like, I didn't open a lot of good stuff. Whereas in the past I did. Might have, like, the value might have changed. And yeah, let's see. Or that's worth... that... okay, I'm pretty sure that might be worth something. Stay around, we will actually check. Wormcoil Engine. And add 1 to active trade binder. I don't know, I usually use these bots, but I think I should use the card holder bots instead. Oh yeah, actually I should. Where are they? Okay, anyway, I wanted to sell, so I just want to get a quote. So it's 5. Okay. So we got like more than double the value the treasure chest would have been worth. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm super happy that I didn't have to go like 0-3 drop, and I'm also happy that even though like the third match was like kinda crazy, I got to show you something and yeah, show you something that you probably don't get to see a lot, even though it's not necessarily like good. And yeah, so tune in again next week. Tune in to the Legacy Premier League. And yeah, what else can I say? Visit me on Twitch, on Twitter, on my website if you like what you see. And it's not always like as bad as it was this week. Support me on Patreon. I always get that confused. Like there's patrons and they support me on Patreon. Like, oh, that's so difficult. Anyway, thanks to, like, big shout out to those guys. I only got that page online like 1.5 weeks ago, and we're already like 90% there to meeting all the goals that I have set. And I thought like we're never, actually not never, but would probably take a lot of work to reach all of those goals. And we got there that quickly that it's really amazing. So if you're one of those guys, or if you just like enjoy watching Legacy and like supporting Legacy, not even like through Patreon, just like by spreading the word about Legacy and like all the stuff that you can do and see there, shout outs to you. Thanks for watching.